Daytona, and my name is Marshadow, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to my draft breakdown for the JLPC. So, as a Pokemon Draft League, it was a sneak draft. That was the 8th pick out of 16 coaches, and it was a tier-based draft. And each coach drafted 10 Pokemon, and we were required to have 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 2 tier 3, 1 tier 4, 1 tier 5, and then 4 free picks with 400 points. I won't go into the specifics, but that's why I draft a bunch of the bad Pokemon. I just have a draft line, and you can see it over there, but I won't go into it. And that draft order does have names based on what it is. So, like tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus free pick. They're named. These guys are named based on the names I'm trying to give them, but I will tell you like what tier it is so you can compare. Okay. So first up we have Robin the Zero Aura. This is my tier 1 pick. I know I wanted a Volt Switch. I was originally going to take Jolteon. You can see there he's a tier 4, but you know, what I was originally going to take as my tier 1 pick was taken, so I just said, fine, I'll take Zero Aura. And it's shiny because I like it. His name is Robin because I'm giving all these guys human names. If you guys have better names, let me know down in the description. Maybe I'll take them if they're good. Next up we have Rexy Conkeldurr. So, this was a few Pokemon that actually came from my draft plan. It does start out fighting Psychic Dark Core. And I do manage to get all 3 basic typed core, and I'll go over that later. Most of the time I'll be running Guts. I can run Sheer Force or Iron Fist if I want to, but most of the time I'll be running Guts Flame Orb. I know I wanted a good offensive fire types, and it is nice that getting burned. This guy doesn't care if it gets burned since Guts, so that's always nice. Next up we have Donald the Slowbro. This gives us a couple of good things. Number 1, it is water. Let's start our Fire, Water, Grass core. Second, that continues our Fighting Psychic Dark core. It's a bulky, which even on offensive teams, having a bulky Pokemon is always good. With the exception of like super hyper offense teams, and bulky waters tend to do really well. And I wasn't originally going to draft this till later. You can see in my draft plan, that you can see. I hate to say this for a later pick, but everybody was getting their bulky water, so I want to get Slowbro before I was sniped. Next up we have Frank the Flygon. That starts our Dragon Fairy Steel core and the last of our typed cores. It's a ground type, which is very useful for denying Volt Switch. And this thing we can run a Dragon Dance Sweeper, we can run a Choice Scarf. Revenge Killer, it has a bunch of uses, and I don't think we'll bring it to every match, but I do think when we bring this, I don't think it'll ever be a bad idea. Next up is Randall, the Registeel. I almost said Regieleki, but nope. Registeel. You know, also by the way, Donald was a tier 2 free pick, Frank was a tier 3 pick, and Rick was a tier 2 pick. Flygon and Randall was also a tier 3 pick. Here's the thing, Metagross is also tier 3, but it was taken, so here we are, stuck with this guy. And what are the abilities? Clear Body, Light Metal. Okay, I think we'll stick with Clear Body. As you can see, very good defensive stats, mediocre attacking stats, and horrible speed. That does help with having, since it is good to have a variety of speed here, so now we have some slower Pokemon with Randall and Donald, some fast Pokemon with their Aura, Frank, and the Monster's Rake is slower, and if we skip ahead, you can see a very fast Pokemon, you can see a mediocre speed, slow Pokemon, fast Pokemon, but um, so yeah, it is also another defensive Pokemon, which is not bad. Again, I wish I would have gotten Metagross, but and yes, that would double up on the psychic types, but they serve very different purposes. One's very defensive, bulky water, and one is an offensive steel type. So I don't think that would have really been a huge difference. And I do have double typing in this, as you can see. Next up, we have Tinkerbell the Rabombi, and this is the only one that did not have a human name, because I can't pass up on the name Tinkerbell, because it's true. Not Honeygutter. We'll probably carry Shield Dust most of the time. This finishes our Dragon Fairy Steel Core. Most of the time we'll be running Sticky Web, probably Bug Buzz. You like Wish? No. Sticky Web, Aromatherapy, and what, like, let's see, what other status moves do you get? Baton Pass, Calm My, Defog, Roost. Okay, Roost. Yeah, we'll usually run something like that. This mainly is a Sticky Webber. Mostly a support Pokemon. It's very fast, which is good. Support Pokemon. Next up, we have Bob. I needed an anti-fairy Pokemon, so we have here Bomb will normally run like Protect, Poison Jab, Exeter, and some other coverage move. Shiny because I like it. And it's the main reason why I drafted this is we get fast poison types that we can use as a good anti-fairy. And yeah, next up we have John the Flareon. It is a fire type. I know, shocking. We can run Flash Fire most of the time. We'll run Guts. I know it's another Guts sweeper, but it's fine. There is no item clause. Well, there is an item clause, but we're limited to 2 items. We can only have 2 of the same item, so we can't have 6 choice scarfers. But this guy runs Toxic Orb and Honk runs Flame Orb, and I doubt we'll bring them both to any specific battle. I wanted a good physically offensive fire type, and here we have Flareon. Next up we have Hannah the Tangela. It's a Tangela. That's it. It's a Tangela. What do you want from me? Most of the time we'll run a Violet. Yeah, let me just give it a Violet. I'm surprised. Next time we'll run a Violet Regenerator. Just give us a double Regenerator core. We'll bring that Ansel Bro. And it's a support Pokemon. Gets like Late Seed Aromatherapy. What other status moves do you get? Okay, you get Leech Seed, Morning. We get Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, Toxic, yeah, a bunch of good support moves, and your special moves because it has a base 100 special attack, which is very good for a not fully buffed Pokemon, and an incredible defense stat, which is even higher, which is boosted by Violet. Then we can run Energy Ball or Giga Drain. It has Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm if you want to nuke Ancient Power, but most of them will just run Giga Drain as an attacking move, and that's it. And finally, we have Cat, the Spiritomb. Um, what are your abilities? Pressure and Infiltrator usually. Um, yeah, most of the time we'll just run this as a nice. What are you have the same attack and special attack set, so I assume we'll run Shadow Sneak. What are your ghost moves? So let's say we run Shadow Sneak Poltergeist. No knockoff. And Foul Play, Lash Out, Payback, Thief. Peak. And your physical moves are very good. And then probably get what are yours? This moves. Get Calm Mind, Curse. Curse might not be bad. Oh wait, forgot. It's a gift type thing. Maybe Paint Split, Toxic. We could run Prick, Will-O-Wisp. But yes, that is my team.